I'm sorry. I don't agree with this. If you're a waiter, it's your job. You're gonna do it. I'll leave you a generous tip. I always do. You better ask about me.
Years ago, I was part of this bridesmaid group, and we went to Napa Valley, a fancy restaurant, to celebrate the bride-to-be. And before we were left the restaurant, I started stacking, after we paid the bill, of course, I started stacking all the plates together and took a cup and put all the utensils in the plates. The people that I was with, the girls that I was with, started looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? This is a fancy restaurant. And I remember one of them specifically said to me, that's a waitress's job. What are you doing? I'm just helping. It's not that difficult. And in that very moment, I remember it was an old white lady who was our waitress. She comes up to the table and she's like, that is the sweetest thing anyone has ever done. I have never worked in 15 years at this restaurant had someone do that for me. And then she turns to the people that I was with and she's like, isn't your friend the sweetest? And in that moment I realized, why am I friends with people who have castigated me or trying to chastise me for trying to make the life of someone else a little bit better? And it's not the only time that that's happened to me. Whenever I go to a restaurant and I'm with a group of people, I always tell people, let's stack the plates together. Let's put the forks and utensils in one cup. My mom was a waitress. She raised me and my siblings on a waitress salary. So I understand explicitly how restaurant and service workers are treated. And I take that idea and kind of like extrapolate it to the whole country. This rugged individualism that we have in this country, that we only think about ourselves when we are supposed to be part of a community. And the people who are part of a community are always chastised for being empathetic and being caring for other people, is why we are in the mess that we are today. People are always thinking about me, 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 me. They don't think about, how can my actions make somebody's life a little bit better? How can my actions make the world a little bit better? And I think that is, honestly, that is such an American thing to do, because when I go to other countries, and I've done it in other countries, people were like, atta girl. But this is the only place in America where I've done that and people look at me like I'm crazy. People look at empathy. It's something that is looked down on. You are called a snowflake because you care about other people. This is why we're in the mess that we're in. This is why people's rights are taken away. This is why people are getting deported. This is why we're in the fucking mess that we're in, because people never think about the other person. Ever. And those of us who want to think about the other person, that understand that we are part of a greater community and we want to make the greater community better, we're looked at as the problem. Needless to say, I'm no longer friends with those people, because why would you want to be friends with people who think that helping others is a problem? All right?